All the best.
Next, please. Bolwan. Whatever.
Hi, my name is Palak Madan. We are group number 1 and we have selected Subway as our company. The job description, which we picked is sandwich artist. Can you please change the slide, Janvi? The next one. So here are the names of my group members, Rutvi, Janvi, Shweta, and Janvi. And today we are going to discuss recruitment strategies along with orientation and training programs. Over to you, Janvi.
Okay, so the recruitment strategies we will select is social media. In social media, we can post this sandwich artist job description in LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. But there are pros and cons of this social media. Pros are that the posting of this job can be inexpensive as it is posted in social media. The other problem is that it is very time consuming. Now, next slide. Second one is the event. We can conduct a job fair where all the candidates will come together and they will give their job interview, and we will pick up a great candidate which can explain customer service, which will they do while some situation arises in that event. Second slide. And the campus recruiting, in which we will conduct a recruitment process through going to the campus of different colleges or the universities, and this is specially based on the entry level position. Like in our project, there is a Subway sandwich artist where we can recruit the candidate from the college or the university which can do their part-time job over there. Next slide. Now there are different employment tests. First is the cognitive test, in which the person or the candidate needs to be fluency in their verbal communication with the customer, as it is an important element in our Subway sandwich artist. Second is the honesty and integrity, as they will be near the counter place. It is important for them to be honest. And the second one is the work sample test. They need to prepare the work sample and they need to demo in front of us so that we can get an idea how they'll work afterwards. Over to you, Janvi.
Now, further to design an interview, we have actually included a situational interview question, wherein the employee will be described a situation where they will need to handle an order. They'll need to handle an order change halfway into making the sandwich. Now, here we believe that there will be no right or wrong questions, but they'll be judged on the basis of their politeness, their temperament, and their problem-solving ability. And to mark the questions, the judgments we have actually inserted in your slide. Over to you, Ritu.
Thank you, Janvi. Before going and moving forward, I would like to request Shweta to mute herself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Did you do it, Shweta? Shweta, mute yourself. We are running out of time.
No, please. No.
So when it comes to behavioral questions, right after situational questions, we decided to take up a question that rightly judges an employee basis on the way he's going to behave, basis on the customer service experience that the person handles, but which would be in our vision that how will you handle a conflict with a difficult customer. So here there are a bundle of skills that an employee that Subway suggests, and empathizes on, that he or she should have a bundle of skills which consist of patience or welcoming behavior, stands out from the people, is approachive, and in so many terms that it relates to the customer service. So Subway is a company that specifically emphasizes on that area of an employee's skill. Can we switch to the next slide, Janvi? Yeah. This behavioral question is quite related to the job that we are describing and focusing upon. That for a sandwich artist, it is quite necessary to be always cheerful, that a happy smile, makes a day for a customer, and a good service too. So yeah, moreover, the customer should never be leaving the store disappointed or not satisfied, because that is overall picture of a company that the customer holds, that is to be framed by an employee. So an employee should be quite responsible when it comes to customer services. That is what we believe and what we have discovered so far. Next slide, please. Orientation program. This happens to be a major task when it comes to recruitment process. Orientation program is like, if we talk about orientation, it is about an employee getting an exposure to the company that he is going to work with. Next slide, please. The basic thing that goes on an orientation program is the store tour that the employee gets, the paperwork that he or she has to do, which is quite handled by the manager at the store. The real deal begins with the Subway employee, or to be a Subway employee goes on a 2-week training program that is to observe and interpret the tasks that the employee is supposed to do. Training happens to ensure that an individual in the due course of the training program will be quite candid to perform whatever he is assigned of. So that is quite it about the orientation program. And for the behavioral questions, over to you. Thank you so much. Unmute yourself, Shweta.
The two training methods for new hires are orientation and onboarding. In orientation, the training is given by the HR department, which is used to familiarize the new employee with the organization, their workspace, their condition of employment, pay, benefit, and etc. It is only of 1 or 2 day process. Whereas onboarding, it is of a week, month, or a year process. And in this, the training is given to the new employment to make the employee competent and understanding the organization, becoming comfortable, and also to make him or her productive worker. Next slide, please. The benefits of this training on new sandwich artists are, it enhances the confidence level of artists and aids them to adapt the job faster, which is very beneficial in this fast-pacing life. And the another is it also helps in improving the relation between the co-worker. It covers the setting of aim, managers check-ins, and employment growth. Over to you, Palak.
Thank you, Shweta. So let us now discuss the key learnings we enlist from this project. So manager is the backbone of the recruitment process, as he's the one who needs to build the trust among employees. The process of appointing an employee runs from the formulation of recruitment strategies, which decides employee forfeits the best place. And next is the process of selection. So it starts with the employment test, which sharply measures the cognitive abilities of a person. So for a manager, it is necessary to measure whether the employee is quite spontaneous when it comes to handling challenges at the workplace. So situational and behavioral interview questions help very accurately. Manager should make sure that the employee gets full exposure to the workplace, do the proper documentation and training, assign training periods to all the employees. Also, the manager should be potential enough to highlight to the employee all the benefits of working in this particular organization, which is Subway. Thank you.